Hello, once again, this is Curly from Enterprise Kia in Enterprise, Alabama, where customer service is number one. Now, I want to start out by showing you this beautiful 2020 Telluride. And yes, this is a launch edition. This is the best time to buy one. Just looking at it from the beginning, you can see how aggressive the grille is. And yes, it's still got the Tiger grille that Kia is known for. But you can just see how much more aggressive this front end is. This is not your grandma's old Kia. For one thing, too, you've got daytime running lights that are LEDs also that light up the whole road. Now let me pop the hood and show you what's going on underneath. Number one, this has got a mammoth 3.8 motor. This thing puts out 291 horsepower. It gets up and goes. Believe me, wait until you drive it. For one thing, you also have a gas direct injection motor. What that does is that gives you more power while saving you on gas. Now the safety features are actually through the roof on this. Just starting out, like all of our Kias, you've got the 5-mile-per-hour bumper, which is designed that if anything hits this bumper, it's designed to pop in and pop back out without having to replace the bumper. Also, what's nice about it too, if there's ever a bad collision, you know Curly always likes to talk about his collisions, it's got gelled motor mounts on both sides. What that does is, in case there is a bad accident, this thing is going to drop, go into the hub of the vehicle, and then on this vehicle, you actually got 4 crumple zones in the front, which means it'll crumple like an accordion. You've also got, like all Kias, you've got the TP hood, which means if there is a bad accident, it's going to come over the windshield, it's going to protect you, keep shards of glass or anything from coming in and hurting you or your family. Also on this vehicle too, what I love mainly about it is the fact on the inside, you've actually got curtain airbags that keep everybody safe, even underneath your knees on the wheel. But we'll get to the inside in a little bit. I want to bring you around to the side of this vehicle and just look at how beautiful it is and how aggressive it is. And again, this is our more entry-level Telluride. You've got intrusion beams that run horizontal and vertical, and what that does is it doesn't let anything come in, hurt your knees, hurt your legs, or even your passengers that are in the back. And this one doesn't just have the 3 pillars. This has 4 pillars. You got A, B, C, and D, which wraps around like a full roll cage in case there ever was an accident and this thing tipped. Now in the back, you've also got your crumple zones also. You've got a full diameter spear that we'll show you in a minute. But even on your back, you got your 5-mile-per-hour bumper, and then you've also got your crumple zones in the back. So you can definitely see how this vehicle is extremely safe. And even on the inside of this vehicle, which I love, we finally got the breakaway mirrors, which is nice because there's a lot of technology on these mirrors these days. You got blind spot monitoring, you've got lane departure, you've got autonomous braking, you've got a mammoth backup camera. Now let me show you the inside of this beautiful vehicle. First off, like I was talking about your backup camera, you can see that when I do put it in reverse, that it is integrated. So you've got the lines that are showing you where you're going, and then you got the line that shows you where you are. Also on top of this vehicle too, you've got the wraparound airbags like I was talking about, and basically that'll come out and even cover your knees if need be. It's got all the technology. One thing that's really nice about this vehicle is the fact that everywhere you sit, there's a USB port, even on your seats. So if you got 7 passengers in here, you can have 7 people plugging into technology. You can definitely see how awesome that is. Now, even though this vehicle is an entry level, it does have heated seats. It does have extra 12 volts in the front, and you've got 4 drive modes. When I turn my drive modes on, you can see you've got a smart mode. You've got eco mode that's going to give you maximum gas mileage. And gosh, your gas mileage gets up to 26 miles per gallon on this thing, even with all the power that it has. And then also on this one, you've got comfort and sport. Now, sport mode, I like to call race mode. If you want to really have some fun with this vehicle, throw it in sport mode and put the gas pedal down. It's a fun. And then also here, you do have a sunroof. I personally love having a sunroof here in Alabama. The other trim levels that we have, you can get a panoramic roof that comes with it. And also on this, you do have leather seats all the way around. And I'm going to show you the coolest feature of this whole vehicle. If you want to come around this way, the coolest thing about this vehicle is you're on the go. You're jumping in. You got 2 kids. You got one getting on that side, one on that side, another one hopping in the back. All you got to do is push this little button, and there you are, right in the back. And you can see there's all the room in the world. And another thing that's great about this vehicle, they actually put your air conditioners up here. So not only can they control it from the back, you can also control it, of course. If you don't want them playing with it, you can turn it off. But the air gets right to them. And this has one of the biggest air conditionings in the whole industry. Within 42 seconds on an Alabama day, that's 105 degrees, you're gonna be blowing cold air. And this light interior, a lot of people don't like to go with the light interior, even though I think it's much sexier than black, because they're worried about it fading. They're worried about it damaging or worried about it getting dirty with juice cups or coffee cups or something spilling, this is fully protected for the next 5 years. If this seat does not look like brand new, it would be replaced. And the warranty on this vehicle is 5 years, 60,000 bumper to bumper. And if you're going to keep it longer than that, which I'm sure you will, it's 10-year, 100,000 on the powertrain. So you can see how that's going to be great for you and your family. Now, another thing I like to tell people, and people like to have a little laugh with me about it, you can flip a penny up and it's going to land in a cup holder. There are cup holders throughout this whole vehicle. Also on top of that too, your wheel will periscope and pull out and go up and down so you can get it exactly where you want it. Basically, this vehicle has more technology than just about anything else that's out there. I dare to put Hyundai against this. And also, I'm going to tell you something else that's great about it. People are trading in their Tahoes and their Yukons and their Suburbans because when they get in this vehicle, it actually has just as much room almost as the inside of one of those bigger vehicles, but without the drag. You got to drive this vehicle. You got to try it out. And I'm just letting you know right now that this is the only one that we have left. So you got to come down and give this thing a test drive and check it out, because I'm telling you, the way these are going, they're not going to last long, and we don't know when we're going to get more of them. So come on down today, see Curly, take it for a test drive, and then put it in your driveway.